And we come now to 0 hour 30 Universal Time. In the news at this hour, thousands of villagers are fleeing from a dangerous volcano in Indonesia. Experts are warning that Mount Merapi volcano in central Java province may explode at any time. Officials declared the most severe warning for the volcano on Saturday. It is throwing out ash and rock. Lava is moving down the mountainside. Officials say people have been taken to shelters in the area, which are getting crowded, but many people have refused to leave their homes, crops, and animals. 8 nations with a majority of Muslim citizens have ended a one-day conference in Indonesia. The meeting of leaders of the D8 group declared support for developing nuclear energy for peaceful purposes. Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad thanked the members for defending what he called peaceful nuclear research. Mr. Ahmadinejad said Iran was ready to hold talks on its nuclear program with any nation except Israel or countries that threaten force. Iran has been acting as president of the group. The presidency now goes to Indonesia. The D8 is also known as the Developing 8. In addition to Iran and Indonesia, it includes Bangladesh, Egypt, Malaysia, Nigeria, Pakistan, and Turkey. The new parliament in Nepal is considering a declaration that will remove some power from King Gyanendra. Officials say proposals to be included in the declaration are being prepared for approval by Parliament. The king surrendered total power last month after pro-democracy demonstrators protested for 19 days. He also called Parliament back into service. Police in western India say members of an anti-terrorist team have arrested at least 4 people and seized weapons during a raid. Officials in Maharashtra state say the arrests took place in the Nasik area, northeast of the capital of the state, that is, Bombay, also called Mumbai. Officials say the team seized 50 small bombs, a gun, and ammunition. It was the second arrest and seizure of weapons in the state this week. It is not clear if those arrested are linked to any militant group. The temporary government of Somalia is urging the international community to increase pressure on groups fighting to control Mogadishu. The violence began more than a week ago. Islamic groups are battling an alliance of militant leaders. The number of dead from the violence has reached more than 140. Most of the dead are civilians. Thousands of people have fled the capital city. The temporary government is largely unable to control the fighting. Security concerns have prevented the government from operating in Mogadishu. You are listening to the news in VOA Special English. Terrorist Zacarias Moussaoui has been taken to a high-security prison in the state of Colorado to serve out his life sentence. American officials say Moussaoui arrived at the prison on Saturday. Moussaoui was sentenced last week to life in prison for his part in the September 11th terror attacks in the United States. He is appealing his sentence. The Colorado prison is home to 3 other terrorists. They include Theodore Kaczynski, who is known as the Unabomber. Another is Richard Reed, who failed in his attempt to explode a bomb hidden in his shoe on an airplane. Nigerians are burying as many as 200 people killed in a pipeline explosion near Lagos on Friday. Rescue workers were still uncovering bodies on Saturday. They were working several kilometers from the place where the huge explosion took place. Nigerian officials say people taking oil from a pipeline in the village of Ilado accidentally caused a fire that lit nearby oil containers. President Olusegun Obasanjo has ordered an investigation. He also ordered police to increase security near oil pipelines. Opposition candidates in Azerbaijan again are charging dishonesty in a partial repeat of the parliamentary elections held last year. Azerbaijanis voted on Saturday for 10 parliamentary seats. Earlier election results for the seats were cancelled when the Constitutional Court confirmed violations in the first election in November. The opposition Musavat Party says some people voted more than once. They also charge that ruling party members interfered with voters at election centers and that observers were pressured. And 2 former presidents of the United States have praised the spirit and bravery of students at Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana. George H.W. Bush and Bill Clinton spoke on Saturday to 2,000 students finishing their educations at Tulane. Their studies had been suspended because of damage caused by the storm Hurricane Katrina. Experts say the hurricane was among the worst natural events in American history. And so, briefly now, here again is the major news of this hour. Thousands of people are fleeing the area around Mount Merapi volcano in Indonesia, which experts say may explode at any time. A meeting of leaders of a group of majority Muslim nations has declared support for developing nuclear energy for peaceful purposes. And the parliament in Nepal is considering a declaration that would remove some power from King Gyanendra. So ends the news in VOA Special English.